Hello, everyone. I'm Governor Jim Justice, and I've got some really neat stuff to report to you today about Jobs and Hope. Jobs and Hope started as Jim's dream. We just had a basic idea, and the idea was just this. I thought it's really not all that hard if you'll just step back and think about it. We had to be able to help our people and offer them free treatment. People that were really struggling with this terrible drug issues that go on all across our nation, our world, and especially in West Virginia. They attack all of us, do they not? None of us are immune. From the standpoint of they attack black, white, they attack Republican, Democrat, rich, poor, union, non-union. Absolutely, they're there in all of our lives somewhere. We got to do something about it, did we not? This very thing could have cannibalized West Virginia completely. So many people, the big drug companies and everything, preyed on West Virginians, preyed on our misfortunes, preyed on the fact that we lost our jobs and we didn't know where to turn, and absolutely, they came here. A lot of them came from Detroit. But nevertheless, so we came up with a concept, Jim's dream, to where we would give free treatment to people. And then we would really genuinely train them to do something, to where we just didn't get them better and put them right back out on the street with no hope, nowhere to turn. Couldn't get a driver's license back, couldn't get expungement, didn't have any training, trained them in a pickup truck to be able to drive a heavy rock truck. Wouldn't work, just wouldn't work. And so what we did is we said, we're going to have free training or free treatment. And then we're going to really have free training that's going to really train you to do something. And then we're going to have transition agents that are going to follow you through the whole process. And they're going to help you along the way. Then we're going to offer, along the way, we're going to offer the ability for you to get your driver's license back, and maybe even the possibility of you getting expungement on whatever, the charge may have been. Now, with all of that, along the way, what we had to get through a lot of legal hoops and a lot of stuff along the way. Now, naturally, we didn't want you to get expungement from something that was some level of violent crime or whatever like that, but a nonviolent, crime, that you could get expungement from, we aided and we helped. And we celebrate. We celebrate our first expungement at this time, but also we celebrate so many other things. We celebrate this. We now have in our Jobs and Hope program that evolved from Jim's dream and then turned into a new name of Jobs and Hope, and with the backing of the legislature. And they were so instrumental in this as well. Now today, I am very proud to report that we have a total enrollment of 1,805 great people within our state that could have been lost, that we're trying in every way to help. It's at an all-time high. Now, also, I am very proud to announce that in the month of September, we now have reinstated 193 driver's licenses that have been reinstated. In addition to that, I want to send out a special thanks to Good News Mountaineer Garage, because they have worked diligently and they have provided and come out now and helped 19 different applicants that are now vehicle owners. It's all good stuff. Since July of 2019, a little over a year ago now, we now have 182 of our participants that have received career employment. I just think, I say it all the time. What is a life worth? Nobody can identify that. Not me, not you, not anybody. Think what a life is worth that we've turned around from the possibility of a lot of bad things that could have happened, even death. We've turned around 182 participants have received career employment. I'm telling you, to the people that are heading this entire program up, to all the good work that Kathy's done, my wife, in regard to communities and schools and all the different things that are happening here, good job. Great job. We're going to have a bunch of these people that are going to speak. We're going to lead off with Lori Smith, and a bunch of them are going to speak to you right now. And so thanks so much to all of them. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Governor Justice. We are thrilled to be here today to welcome 5 new transition agents to our team. They're with us today, and we're going to share some additional updates about Jobs and Hope. As the governor mentioned, I'm Lori Smith. I'm with the West Virginia Schools of Diversion and Transition Programs, and I manage the Jobs and Hope program. Jobs and Hope is the West Virginia's comprehensive statewide response to the substance use and disorder crisis that ravaged West Virginia. It was an idea that Governor Justice had, and the West Virginia legislature backed us up in making that idea a reality. The main goal of the Jobs and Hope program is to eliminate employment barriers and put West Virginians back to work. Those barriers to employment may be caused by substance use and addiction. Barriers may be caused from actions in your past that require you now to re-enter society from corrections. Or you may have spent your life in a career that no longer exists in West Virginia, and you're facing re-entering the workforce as an untrained worker. West Virginians work together to solve problems, and Jobs and Hope is a great example of that. We've been able to develop state, local, community, nonprofit, recovery, and training partners that help our participants in so many ways. We have referral processes for almost any barrier that a West Virginian would face. One of our partnerships is with Legal Aid West Virginia. Our recent success of having a participant complete the expungement process is credited to that partnership with Legal Aid and Marie Bechtel, who is our Jobs and Hope legal aid attorney. Marie is joining us to share details about that success and how expungement can benefit participants. Marie?
Thank you, Lori. Thank you for having me. Thank you, Governor Justice. And Legal Aid of West Virginia is so excited and proud to be a part of the Jobs and Hope program. I've been an attorney for 18 years. I've been with Legal Aid for 10 years. And this is some of the most exciting work we've been able to do because of the affirmative good that it brings to the lives of our participants. And we have recently been able to obtain the first expungement on behalf of a Jobs and Hope participant. I could not imagine a more worthy client we could have had. She frankly did something very dumb when she was a young single mother and was trying to provide for her children. She was the only crime she's ever been accused of committing ever in her life. It had held her back. It had cost her driver's license. It had cost her employment opportunities, educational opportunities over the years. She was at a point where she was taking a bus for over an hour every day to get to work, to continue to provide for her child. She was able to satisfy every requirement of the law, qualify for an expungement, and obtain that expungement. So we've also are in the process of helping her now get her driver's license back, and it truly has changed her life. We have other expungements in process. We refer to them, one of the Jobs and Hope TAs referred to these expungements as a marathon, not a sprint. That is very much the case, but I can't imagine more worthwhile and good work that we can be doing in partnership with the governor's office, with Jobs and Hope. And like I said, we are proud and grateful to be a part of this program. Thank you.
Thank you, Marie. I'm Deb Harris. I'm the lead transition agent for Jobs and Hope West Virginia, and I wanted to just take a couple of minutes and explain a little bit more about why we're with you today. Jobs and Hope now has 21 transition agents located throughout the state. As we mentioned, we are here welcoming 5 of our newest transition agents. I want to just briefly mention them by name and what region they will cover. Fran Gray will be covering Region 3. Richie Armstrong will be covering Region 2. Laura Foster will be covering Region 2 as well. Donna Elio will be covering Region 1. And Sarah Wood will be covering Region 6. So I wanted to introduce them to you all briefly. Transition agents serve as resource brokers, and they assist participants in eliminating barriers and obtaining career employment. Our transition agents help turn problems into opportunities. Governor Justice highlighted several of our most recent successes, and I wanted just to give you a couple of more. We have reinstated 193 driver's licenses for our participants, and 127 participants have received peer recovery support specialist training. We've been able to secure 14 of those employment through Workforce West Virginia's National Health Emergency Grant. We have 100 that have been referred for dental or vision care at no cost to them. And 84 participants have graduated the program, meaning that they have no more barriers and they have obtained career employment and maintained that employment for 3 to 6 months. If you're interested in becoming a participant or a partner, you can visit our website at jobsandhope.wv.gov and help us keep giving West Virginians jobs and hope. I really can't say enough about this program and how it's been a great opportunity to witness lives being changed for the better in the state of West Virginia. Partnerships like Legal Aid, Workforce, Good News Mountaineer Garage, and so many others have been instrumental in making this program a success. And I would like to also thank Governor Justice for having this brilliant idea and the West Virginia legislature for backing that idea. It has really been a great opportunity to participate in Jobs and Hope. Governor, we'll turn it back to you.
Well, Deb, I can't believe you said a brilliant idea. Bless your heart. You know, I really believe this. I believe this is all in me. I think that this is only a brilliant idea by the work that Lori and Deb and Rachel and Marie and all the different people that are working, you know, in all the different capacities of Jobs and Hope are doing. And I really mean that really sincerely. You know, I also mean this, that if in fact it is a brilliant idea, I really give the good Lord credit for all those ideas. I'm just kind of the messenger, and so I really can never thank him enough. But if you just go back to just this, and I mean this so sincerely. You know, in my initial idea, I didn't have the transition agents as part of the idea. And really and truly, that came by these great people or whomever it really was. And that really was an ingredient that literally set this thing on fire and set this thing really going. I mean, these people are monitoring and helping and giving assistance in every different way to be able to get these people through a god-awful war in their life that is just a battle that is really tough to win. But you just think they have turned around 182 lives and they have done that within a year. Now, in addition to that, they have 1,805 applicants that have now are in the program. In a year, they're doing phenomenal work. I can never thank you enough, and I mean it from the very bottom of my heart. You know, it's not going to be the single cure for this terrible, you know, problem that is cannibalizing or could cannibalize West Virginia, but it's doggone helping. And it's helping in a big way. So hats off to all you do, you know, really and truly. To give me much credit, you sure don't need to do that. I am really just thankful to have been a part and maybe come up with the idea, started us down the path, and in the legislature and all the great work that you're doing. Just keep doing it. You're doing really great. Really proud of you. Thanks so much.